Well, hello there, my friends. Odom here. We are starting something a little different today. Tonight, actually. We are, I'm sure you probably know this screen as being very familiar, Metro Exodus. This Tuesday, actually, I believe it's this Tuesday, is Sam's Story DLC is coming out. But I know that there is another DLC that they released, I think it was the beginning of 2019, called The Two Colonels. And I have not played that yet, so I want to be able to do that and get back into it. So waiting for Sam's Story coming up. Now, I apologize. However, I played the actual main game, Metro Exodus, before I started my YouTube channel. So, unfortunately, Metro Exodus is not on the channel. However, if you start watching this and or Sam's Story coming up in a few days, and I get enough requests of people saying, hey, man, I really want to watch you play the main game, then I'll go back and replay it and throw it up there for you. So, but in the meantime, let's get started here. So I think what we have to do is we have to go into chapters. Yeah, see, there you go. So this is going to be witness the story of the last year of life in Novosibirsk. I know I screwed that up. Metro through the eyes of Colonel Klebnikov. Oh Lord, I'm horrible with names. Taking direct part in the events. The Colonel and Colonel Miller placing the picture of the past together, basing, does it say basing? Upon Kurill's words and his own impressions. So that's what we're going to be starting today. And wow. It's kind of embarrassing that I couldn't get that. I got like every other word right on that at best. But this is what's coming up in a few days, though. So it's me determined to find out if his loved ones are still alive back home. Sam bids farewell to the Aurora and her crew and takes the railroad as far east as he can, hoping to find means of crossing the Pacific in the port city of Vladivostok. The last leg of his journey, though, provides to be quite a bit trickier than expected. So that's going to be exciting. Because if you remember, no spoiler alerts here, but although I guess if you're watching this, you probably have watched or played the original game. Or the main game, I should say. But Sam is the lone American in the group. So it sounds like that's a story trying to get back home. But anyways, that's going to be coming up in a few days. But right now, we're going to dive into the two kernels. Oh no, after a new level is loaded, the previous autosave's progress will eventually be overwritten. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Anna, my daughter. The year we spent on the road gave me time to think about things. Respect, responsibilities, duties. They all mean nothing compared to what's important. My family, you. I'm sorry, I only got it now. I'll go through this snow-covered graveyard with a sieve, if that's what it takes to find the cure. As for Artyom, he feels his guilt. He wants to atone. I'll just have to see that atonement doesn't cost him his life. The important part is that I'm back in Metro, and no mutant can stop me here. Radiation on the surface is different, though. Frankly, I thought I was buying a one-way ticket for myself going in.
You said you were close, but why do you need the Institute?
You are persistent. We're on a mission, but that's all I can tell. But now, thanks to the green stuff given to us by Kirill, we both have a chance to achieve the goal and survive. So, Private, Artyom left. I'd better get ready to set out too.
What about me, Colonel, sir?
You'll stay here. I'm putting you in charge of communications. I need someone to coordinate the operation. Can you handle the responsibility?
Yes, sir. I can.
Good. By the way, Private, how did you live here before the riots, when there was still enough green stuff to go around?
We did all right. But my dad was always out on a mission or a patrol.
So, you barely saw him?
Oh, no. Dad did his best to come home earlier, especially on the holidays. We even spent the last New Year's together.
As I sit in Kirill's shelter, listening to his story, the picture of life in Novosibirsk Metro starts coming together, piece by piece. And it turns out to be not too different from what I got used to back in Moscow. Common citizens live their common lives, while people with power and skills protect those civilians from the dangers of this world. Sometimes fighting heroically for all to admire, but more often slaving somewhere out of the way, doing things like burning off the slime and worms, eating away at the systems, keeping the whole metro alive.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I like this game a lot. I really, really love this game. You know, obviously it's going to draw comparisons to Fallout a bit. And I think there's some aspects that this game does much better than Fallout. Like, it does much better with atmosphere and fear. How about just fear? It's a great game.
Colonel, sir. The maintenance guys asked to remind you to burn all the slime around the pumps once you reach them.
Uh-oh, I say the slime is done for. Colonel Klepnikov himself is taking up the flamethrower.
Don't jinx it. As for flamethrower, where is it?
Here you go, Colonel, sir. Mind you, it's quite heavy.
I know. Is it pressurized?
It should be, but I'd still check. The handle's on the side. Give it a pump or two if needed.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Alright, I'm off. Give slime some hell, too.
We'll do just that, sir.
We certainly will. Break a leg.
Break both!
Oh, thanks.
All right, we get a flamethrower at the beginning. I'm gonna have to get used to these buttons again. Whew. You know how I am with buttons in games that I play a lot. Let alone a game that I haven't played in a long time. L2 to light your way and burn nearby targets. Oh, that's interesting. That turns that on. So you must not have your, is there a way to crouch? There we go, circle. So you must not have your flashlight. That does not sound good. And from the sounds of it, is that what I'm supposed to be kind of shooting? Is this unlimited? So I can't see the meter when I'm. It doesn't look like. I'm trying to see the meter on the gun. All right, now it's up there. Oh, so it's going down, obviously, as I'm using it. So let's pump this up. And then we're going to turn that off for now. Yeah, because that's what's drawing it. Oh, so that did give us that path. Man, this gun is huge, though. But it sounds like this stuff right here, this green stuff, is plentiful. Ooh. Oh.
Damn! This thing is huge! Order to all groups. I just saw a fully grown worm, so watch out.
Alder, Red 1 here. Roger that. Red 2, roger. Red 3, roger that, sir.
Good.
So I have heard that this is more of a linear game, much like the originals. But Sam's story is going to be more open, like Exodus. Do we have a filter? Look at I feel like that gauge is going down, whether I'm using it or not. Let's hold on for a second. No, that's not moving, but all right, all right. Oh no, wait, that was the wrong button. Yeah, why is the pressure goes down? Look at. Oh, that's because that's overpressured versus when you get to the line, then that's where it's supposed to be. All right. Getting more fuel. First aid, yes. New note. All right. How do we view the notes? There we go. Under collectibles, diary. Foreman's diary number 1. I gotta admit it that Andre does have a good head on his shoulders. These tunnels were always easy to get lost in, but when they get covered in slime, even a map can't help. It's enough for it to cover some passages to change the shape of the place completely. The road signs truly are a godsend here. They're highly visible and the slime can't eat them away. Alright, so we're looking for road signs to send it to direct us, correct? We only had to ask our guy to grab some signs when they returned from the work at the old railroad, and they brought a whole bunch in no time. Now we can't get lost here even if we wanted, and the Oscom guys will have an easier time finding their directions. 2, once they finally decide to visit this place with their flamethrowers. Why didn't I think this earlier? I really should arrange a bonus for him. He's earned it fair and square. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking was the point of that, is to let us know to look for signs. Was there anything back? Alright, so this was, yeah, what's in this room? So what I'm wondering is, if I shoot this, no, nothing happens. Oh no, it does. I want to see if anything appears behind there. No, okay. Let's go ahead and pump it on up. And then we're going to turn that off. Oh. Oh. I was hitting the button. What did I miss? I obviously missed something there. I saw we were grabbing for what looks like a pipe of some sort, but I was hammering the square button. Yeah, this is one thing that I remember from this game, at least on the PS4. I do not know how it is on other systems. But actually, you know what I do remember is load times, like the initial load times were forever. But once you get in, it's generally not too bad. All right, so let's get this stuff in here first. Wait, there was... Nope. We're still taking some rads, though. All right, is that everything? I think that was everything. All right, but what I'm... All right, nothing I can do. Evidently, I didn't hit it hard enough the first time. Oh, and it's that just went off for more. That thing will be back. Oh yeah, look at the rats though, man. Alright, I think... Anything here? No, it needs to be powered. Oh, that's right. You cannot swim in this game. Although Artyom in the main game does not die. They just put you right back onto land. All right, so that's a good reminder. And then also I also didn't know how deep that water was. So we are off to a rousing start to this game. A spectacular start. All right, again, I believe that's it. How does that not kill it? Although I guess right there should have been my clue for how deep the water was. Right? Alright, so that makes me think obviously we have to shoot something over here because, yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. See what I mean about the atmosphere in this game? Which way is the main way? I'm supposed to kill you. I think so. Oh, it's going to explode. Alright, so what's the point of coming down here? Still kind of curious if we'll ever find anything behind, other than the entryways, the doorways. Will we find something? That's a pretty significant note. Oh, we're probably gonna need gas for this? Well, we have fuel. All right. Oh, the rats. I'm not a fan of this gun so far. And the only reason I say that is it takes up so much. It takes up so much. We need to get to where we're not taking rads quite so much. Alright, so we're going that way. However, dude, you know what this reminds me of? This is reminding me of Alien. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, you have to hold the square button and then R2 to... Alright, it was... Yeah, this reminds me of a couple of the levels in Alien, Isolation. But it's weird getting back into this because, for whatever reason, the only slight complaint I have ever had in this game is I would struggle sometimes with the button configuration. Can we do anything in here? No. Alright, I'm stuck now. Do anything in there? No. Alright, we're continuing. Well, the water... Okay, so let's turn the water off. Alright, let's look down here first though. Man. There it is. Alright, that might be the way to go. There's definitely some stuff going on in here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's some gas in there now. Alright, is it stopping? Yes. Seems like there's something there. Yep, there we go, medkit. Oh. Oh, shoot, man. Now I don't know which way's the way to go. I thought it was going to be the other way. And it still could be. But I think I'm going to have to run back and check it out. Before we get too far. Alright, you're not going to do anything, are you? Just spray and pray there. Alright, let's go back the other way. No, not there. Alright, so that's just resources. Okay, that's cool. Make sure I'm getting everything. Alright, we're going to turn that off. And let's... Alright, I think we're full. Oh, yeah, we have to wait. Back up, back up, back up. Too much. Well, we were not taking these reds here a little bit ago, but now we are. Does the burning of that give off reds? Is that what's going on here? Oh, they spit stuff. Oh, I did that.
This is Red 3. I got a burst pipe here. Can't burn through a barricade. We're gonna need some explosives.
Red 3, you don't need explosives. Just find the valve that stops the water flow.
Roger that, Alder. Alder, Red 3 here. I found the valve and am proceeding as planned.
Good job, Red 3.
Yeah, you kind of scare me the way you keep coming down like that. Ooh. Now, do I have the ability to, shoot. Oh, didn't want to jump. Yeah, I do not have an ability to, it looks like we got a mod there. I don't like you guys. Evidently you don't hurt. You don't do anything though. Alright, more street signs. Oh. Where you at? Where you at? Oh. Now how deep is this water? Oh. How deep is that water? I died last time I went into water. That's not giving us a new path though. Alright, I think we're going down. Oh, the rats. Oh, the rats. Oh, where am I running to? Where am I running to? Oh, what's that noise? We're safe. We're safe. Not here.